everyone, I'm Megan, and I know what you're thinking. It's been like a month since I've uploaded. Some stuff came up and then other stuff came up and it just didn't feel right a lot of times. So I waited until I got more makeup, and seeing as it is Pride Month, technically this collection is not actually for Pride, but I'm going to use it for Pride. So it is the ElfxJkissa collection. I didn't get all three things, I only got two, but I have the palette and the brushes. I'm going to open up the palette. This already is open. I've opened both just to kind of look at them because I can't help it. But this palette comes with stickers, so I already decorated. But I think it's really pretty. So we're going to open it up. And it is such a pretty palette. Here's the leftover stickers. I don't have dogs. This whole thing is a fundraiser for this one dog shelter. I can't remember. I'll edit it in later. But each of the shade names are the dogs. And it is such a stunning palette. I cannot wait because it is so pretty. Today's look's going to be extremely extensive, by the way. I figured it would be fun. And we can open up the brushes, which are also open because I wanted to touch them and look at them. But they are so pretty. These, the stuff originally sold out before I was interested, so I watched a makeup review on it by Robert Welsh, and it looked great on him. He gave it great reviews. I'm like, well, if a professional makeup artist says it's good, I'm gonna listen to him. So I waited for it to restock. So I got the palette from the e.l.f. website, and I got the brushes from the Ulta website. And I'm like, I hope they arrive in June, because it defeats the whole purpose if they don't. But they did. The palette arrived 2 days ago, and the brushes arrived yesterday. I bought these, by the way. I'm not sponsored by them. Or this is not sponsored or anything. I'm really excited, if you can't tell, because it's such a pretty palette, and I think a lot of palettes that I have pretty colors, but the reason I wanted the rainbow one is because I don't have a lot of true primaries. For the last 3 years, I've been looking for a really good red, and I got the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree, but it still didn't have the fire truck red that I wanted, and I'm really, really hoping that one of these reds is going to be that bright red that I want. And if it's not, that's okay. The ones in Blood Sugar are pretty close to what I'm looking for. But I don't have the true rainbow colors. Because a lot of looks that I like to do are kind of around that. But I've never worked with pressed glitters before, so we'll see what I do with that. But yeah, so as you can see, they have the rainbow, a little bit darker for shading and crease if you want, maybe closer to lash line, and to put on top glitters. Now, also with this collection, I can put in a screenshot later on, is this duo topper. It looks pretty. I can't see myself getting use out of it, so I didn't get it. Though, funnily enough, it was the only thing on the website for a while until they restocked the palette. But what I'm excited for is on the back of the brushes, it tells me what brushes are good for what. So I'll just point to them and tell you in order. So J1, she says, I love to use this brush to pack on color all over the lid to create intensity, as well as using it with cream products to create a cut crease. J2, this brush is fantastic for multitasking. It is tapered enough to blend deep shades into the crease, but it can also be used to swipe one color all over the lid and have it blend beautifully into the crease. J3. Not only is this the perfect crease brush, but you can use it to blend color and blend concealer, I'm illiterate, sorry, into the skin and buff highlighter onto your cheekbones. J4, I love multi-use brushes, and this is great for lower lash line work as well as using it for the inner corner to add light into the area. J5, if you love wing eyeliner, this brush is going to be your BFF. It is thin enough to create sharp lines with powder or gel. I have liquid, so I can't use that one for that purpose, but I could probably find it for something else. Or use it for your brows and create realistic hair-like strokes. I might use it for brows. And J6, having a precise brush in your collection is essential, and this detail brush is fantastic for doing all your precise work, whether it's cleaning up lipstick with concealer, smudging eyeliner, or even packing on dark shades right next to your lashes. That's probably what I'm going to do for this. But these brushes are actually created with ElfxJkissa, meaning they weren't in the e.l.f. collection before. I have a few e.l.f. brushes, not so much anymore since I got a bunch of new brushes. Apparently BH Cosmetics is actually like a legitimate brand. I've been watching a lot of makeup videos. Also, Robert, sweetie, if you ever see this, I am so sorry, but I plan on putting a little bit of concealer on my eyelids for the color to stick better because I don't have eyeshadow primer. So, but yeah, he's a really good makeup artist, by the way. I highly suggest his stuff. Once again, I'm not sponsored. I'm just having fun, you know? So, what do we start with? I kind of want to start with eyes, because I have this whole look planned, but whether it comes out that good or that way, we'll see. But I think we're going to start with eyes. So I am, this has a really big mirror. Like, it takes up the entire thing, which is good because I didn't bring one over. So, I'm going to start with, you know what? No, I'm not going to use the concealer. I'm going to use, that is a lot. Okay. You know what? We're just going to do the primer now. Might as well. It's too late. I already used so much. This is the Bare Minimals. Mineral. It's mineral. Why did I say minimal? Bare Minerals Prime Time Original Foundation Primer. I don't know how long I've had it. It's really the only primer I have besides my Reduce Redness one. Will it work? I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? I'm gonna put just a base on first. I'm gonna use my House Laboratories palette. I've seen a lot of people not like this, and I kind of see what they mean, but I like mine. I like the subtlety of it more so. I wasn't really looking for big, I've got so many palettes that have like big bright color pigment payoff. This is kind of patchy, and it doesn't blend as well, meaning when you do blend it, it's muted, which I kind of like that, personally. Let's go in with the J2 brush, just because it's big and fluffy, why not? We're going in with the shade, I want to say Cake. Yeah, I'm learning the shade names of these. Cake, by the way, is this very, very light color. It's essentially my skin. Like, I don't know why they would call it Cake. I usually just call it, you know, translucent, but that's enough of that palette. We don't need that anymore. Okay. Kids, you probably should not be cleaning your brushes on your arms, but we're going to clean my brushes on my arms. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to go about this. So I've got my J1 and J4 brushes, especially because it's like, there's so many colors that are about to be happening. I don't know if my eyelids, I don't know how to map it out, essentially. If my eyelids are just going to be big enough. Like this part will be. I don't know if it's long enough across. Let's go in with the J4 brush, because it's smaller. Why not? Now I'm going to go in with shade Casey, which is the brightest of all the reds. I'm just going to tap it in. And we'll see how this works. So I'm going to do rainbow going this way on both. So we're going to put Casey inner corner, both eyes. I'm going to need more pigment on this brush. I am seeing now. It's a pretty color. Shows up nicely. They're really soft feeling. I don't really have to work with it too much, which is good. That's what we're going for. A little bit of fallout in the pan, but honestly, I don't see why people get mad about that. Like, if the shade fell out, fair enough, but it didn't, so I'm not going to get mad at it. Honestly, especially because they're powder, I kind of expect it. Looks good so far. Just going to pack a little bit more. Oh yeah, that brush did a good job. I need to be careful not to do it too far out because I still have 5 other colors. Now, we're going to go in with the brightest of the orange in shade Millie. These are all named after dogs. I don't know if I said that earlier. I probably did. Oh, that's pretty. I like that shade. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to the glitter today, but what I intend on doing is doing bright colors here and then right against the lash line here, doing the darker colors to kind of create, I don't know, we'll see. Looks good. I'm not even going to go in with the J1 brush. We're just going to use J4. Next is this yellow shade, which is Yosemite, brightest of the yellows. Now, oh dear, okay, I took a lot of yellow. I don't think I've ever used a yellow shade. We'll see how it looks. Ooh, it'll be pretty. I like this. And this should work out fine because then I can do green here, blue here, and then tail. Yeah. I think I did too much yellow though. That's okay. This is all about learning. I don't know how to do rainbows. Oh, that looks nice. I'm just going to take this brush and kind of, this is clean, this is the J2 brush, kind of blend it a little. It's kind of looking like sherbet right now. That's okay. I'm going to take this packing brush, J1, and put more red in though. I feel like there isn't enough red. Once I kind of map this out, I can go back and add more colors. Alright, I think that is enough yellow. Now we're going to go in, once I clean my brush off. Oh, what is the sun doing? Stop that. Now we're going to go in with the bright green, which is Peaky. Drop that in. I think I put it too close, but that's okay. I'll just go back and fix it later. This whole thing is a learning. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Now we are going to go in with once I clean my brush off. Shade Cannoli, which is the brightest of the blues. I hope I left enough room for all of this. Well, we'll find out. It's a pretty blue. These colors look better if they're done by someone who knows what they're doing. I don't, so if you want these and the palettes are still available, try them yourself. Do not take advice. Oh my god, that looks so pretty. Do not take advice from me. I'm holding my breath. One thing I notice is he holds his brush. Robert holds his brush very lightly. I tend to hold mine aggressively, and then I wonder why I can't blend. I have figured out why I can't blend. But right now, we're just making stippling motions to put the color on. And it's working really well. This is so pretty. I'm excited. Now, the last shade of the brightest is Sadie. That's the brightest of the purples. Now, I'm just going to put it kind of like here, kind of make like a wing with it. Oh, that's a pretty color. I love purples. I just don't know how to use them. Oh my god, that looks so good! Yay! It's working! Oh my god, that's so pretty. Yay! You know what this reminds me of? ColourPop just came out with a new tie-dye collection. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. If they were, not, like, you know. Alright, so we're going to take the J2 brush and just kind of, hold it lighter. Just kind of blend this out a little bit. So I'm not sure why, but this side seems to look more muddled than that side. I don't know why or what to do about it. I'm going to go in with J3 and just see if I can kind of... There we go. This side was looking kind of odd. But I just kind of blended a lot of the color away. Which I didn't want to do. I was just trying to make it more angled. This looks so pretty. I'm actually really proud. Oh my god, guys. I think the eyes are good for now. I will go back and do underneath and do eyeliner. I have this whole look planned. But I am going to do the rest of my face for the most part, and then I'll come back and finish up. And we are back. I have done foundation, concealer, highlight, and blush, and powder. So this is where we're at right now. Now I'm going to go in with the J6 brush, the little detail brush, and see if I can try and do the rainbow under my eyes. Whether this will work or not, I don't know, but we're going to go in with the darker colors. So we're going to go in with Pepper, and go right in close. Now we're going to go in with Zuma, which is the next one. I don't know how much darker these are. So we'll find out. Oh, I did my eyebrows as well. I used the J5 brush, the angled brush for that. going to go in with Paloma, I think. This one's darker, you can tell. Next is Tank, which is that dark green. Next is Thatcher. And last is Pretty Girl, which is, I don't know if that's actually a dog name, but we'll find out. I'm just going to connect that. Now we're going to get the, what is this, J3 brush and just kind of blend it out. That looks pretty. I like that. I did do that stuff afterward, otherwise I like doing concealer there to kind of hopefully cover up dark circles. They look better on camera, but in real life they don't look that much better. Now we are going to do eyeliner and mascara. I'll do eyeliner first. Now I have an idea. The issue is whether or not it works or not, so we'll find out. Alright, this is just what we're going to work with, so that's how it looks right now. Now, we're going to mess this up. Alright, so this was going good until I did the eyeliner. But, I can't really go back now, can I? I definitely don't want to refilm this. Yeah, I don't really have time to refilm this. I am on a time. Now, what's a better way to finish this off than with my favorite lipstick? This is the House Laboratories red lipstick, and it is sparkly, and I love it. I bought one, lost it, then I bought two more. One to replace it, then one as a replacement when this inevitably goes. Now this has glitter in it, so it does feel a bit sandpapery, so if you don't like that, this probably isn't up your alley. I originally bought this because it was going to be limited edition. So when I lost it, I obviously freaked out and bought two more. Oh, listen to this. Magnetic. I love that. That's probably my favorite thing about it, besides the fact that it's bright red and it's glittery. But then it wasn't, and I think it's still on the website today, and I was a little disappointed because, well, I bought it because I was under the impression it was going to be limited edition. But, alright. Well, that is it. This is the final look. I'm actually really proud of it, honestly. The eyeliner could have gone better, but I'm still learning. But yeah, that was the Jkissa and e.l.f. half review, half, it wasn't really that much of a review, honestly. I just used it to make a pride look, but I think it is really pretty. I'm really proud of it. I can't wait to use this for other things, but I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, share to your friends. If you have no friends, share to your family. If you have neither, I'm so sorry. But I will see you on the other side.